While traveling, what is the most embarrassing thing you ever got caught with, like at the TSA, or either like something was in your bag and the person who does baggage had to call you up there to check on something that was happening in your bag? Well, let me tell you a funny little story. So back in the day, I used to work for Amtrak. Worked at different stations here in the South, and I did like the ticket agent. I was also the baggage girl, and also would drive the forklifts and put mail and stuff on the trains. I had to climb on and off the trains. I had to do all the stuff. You had to do everything when you worked at the small stations in the South. You had to do it all. So it was during Christmas time. We have Fort Jackson is nearby here at the Columbia, South Carolina train station, right? So every year, all the new recruits from Fort Jackson would get to go home on Christmas leave. Like, these were people in training. So we would end up having to get like a whole truckload of duffel bags to have to put onto the train. Well, this particular night, we're all loading up the bags. The duffel bags are coming in, and we're piling them up on the cart to take out to the train. And we kept hearing a noise in one of them, and it was buzzing and clacking and doing all this stuff, and it was driving my coworker crazy. So I was working tickets that day. He was doing the baggage, but we did both. But he kept getting, irritated by the sound that was going on in this bag. So he figured out which bag it was in, pulled it down, saw the name on the duffel bag, and called the girl, over the speaker, and then he brought her into the back room where we had the bags where we were loading them. He was like, "Ma'am, I'm not sure what's going on in your bag there, but you definitely need to check it out. It's making a lot of noise and stuff." So she undoes the top of the duffel bag and opens it up and digs in it a little bit. She had several vibrators in there, y'all, and they were just clanging against each other and stuff like that. And she turned every color red you could imagine. And my coworker was like trying not to smirk or smile, and I'm over there too, like not trying to laugh or smile either. And she's just embarrassed. And I felt bad for the girl because she was young, but we ended up, taking care of the problem and sticking it back on the cart to go out for baggage. So have you ever had an embarrassing situation like that where you were traveling and TSAs or a baggage person found something in your bag that was quite embarrassing? If so, leave it in the comments and let me know.